How much do you like receiving cold calls? Tell me in the comments below. Hey, what's up everybody? Trevor here, Hollywood editor turned full-time realtor and YouTuber. On this channel I teach realtors and other entrepreneurs to grow their businesses with video. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there and whack the bell so you don't miss out on future content. While you're at it, give me a like for my self-esteem. I could use a boost today. I personally interviewed 8.3 billion real estate agents across the country and asked them if they love making cold calls. And out of all of them, only one of them said yes. And his name is Frank, and he's kind of a freak. But the rest of you, I know, don't like making cold calls. A cold call is simply an unsolicited call, a call to somebody that you've had no prior contact or interaction with before. For us real estate agents, that could mean calling expired listings, for sale by owners, circle prospecting, which is calling around a new listing. It could even mean calling right out of the phone book, and there are people that do all of those things. Do they make phone books anymore? I don't know, man. Let me be clear about something. If you're a real estate agent or other sales professional, you've got to get on the phone. You got to make calls. You got to follow up and make warm calls. For this video, specifically, I'm talking about cold calling only. Stick around to the end of this video and I'm gonna give you some tips on making your prospecting more effective. Does cold calling still work now, today? Is it still an effective means of generating leads, of prospecting? I mean, cold calling was started literally in the 1800s, and cold calling can actually refer to on the phone or in person. Does something that was started, 150, 200 years ago still work today? Yes, 100% it does work. But of course, your results are going to depend greatly on how good you are at cold calling and closing a sale. If you're a brand new agent and you jump out of the gate making cold calls 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, at the end of a year, number one, you're going to be amazing at making cold calls. And number two, you'll probably be one of the top agents in your market. But here's the thing. I personally hate making cold calls. I've never made cold calls. Early in my real estate career, I did make lots of warm calls very consistently. It was scheduled, a couple hours every day, hitting up those warm leads, and that is something that we all should be doing every day. Cold calls just weren't my thing. If they're your thing, more power to you. Number two, sell carriers are helping out their clients a little more, because when I get a phone call from a cold caller, it'll often say either telemarketer or spam risk. So that's kind of great. How many of you are picking up the phone when it says telemarketer right on your screen? Probably not many of you. So it's harder to get through to people. Less people are answering their phone now than they were 10 or 20 years ago, for sure. Third, pretty much every human on earth hates getting cold calls. In fact, a lot of people, especially millennials, don't even like being on the phone at all. I'm not a millennial, but I hate being on the phone unless I happen to be like in the car and I need somebody to entertain me. People just don't like being on the phone. They would much rather send or receive a text message. It's generally more efficient. It's like, meet me at 5 p.m. Easy, instead of all of that conversation-y stuff to get around to the point. So calling is challenging. In spite of all of the negatives associated with cold calling, it can still be a very effective way to grow a business, especially to get now business. You get on the phone, you make 100 or 200 phone calls, book an appointment, and you could be selling a house by this weekend. Let's talk about video. Does video work for generating business, for growing your real estate business, or any business for that matter? The answer is 100%. Of course it does. However, if you post a video on YouTube today, does that mean you're going to have 100 people calling you tomorrow that want to list their house? Probably not. Video is more of a long-term game. It's more of a marathon. You need to post consistently, get in front of people, get people to know you, like you, trust you. And when they're ready to buy that house, the odds of them calling you are much greater. Or when you do reach out to them and you market to them with a cold call or an email, or reach out to them on social media with Facebook or Instagram with a direct message, the odds of them wanting to engage with you and do business are much, much higher. When you create and post regular video content that gets better and better with every video, you can become a local celebrity, and people are going to want to do business with you. If you create video content correctly, you are creating videos that people are actually searching for. People are looking for you, you're giving them answers, you're giving them value. How much better is that than calling some guy going, "Hey yo, wanna list your house?" Is making videos hard? Well, it can be, and I know for some people, they have a very hard time getting on camera because of that fear. But here's the thing that I promise you, if you get on camera consistently over and over and over again, it is going to get easier. And your videos don't have to be complicated. They don't have to be even edited. There are tons of things you can do to put up regular, simple video content that adds value that doesn't take any time at all. If you do struggle with creating video content, you're afraid to get on camera, you don't know what to say, don't know how to make a video, I highly suggest you check out my free webinar at videosecretswebinar.com. I'll give you a bunch of tips to help you get started today, creating videos that will convert to business. With a cold call, you reach one person at a time. If you're lucky, you got to make a bunch of phone calls before you actually have a conversation with somebody, but one person at a time is the most. And if you get no answer, you leave a voicemail, the odds of them calling you back are almost zero. You've just burned that minute or two you spent making that phone call, and you're done. The value of what you just did is done. I mean, it's one more number, one more step towards that 100 or so calls you need to book an appointment, but there's no additional value for that call you just made. For video, if you do video correctly and you post it on YouTube and you create evergreen content that people are searching for now and in a month and in a year and in 5 years, you can be generating business in 5 years from a video that you post today while you are sleeping, while you're on vacation. That video is working in the background. With one video, you can reach dozens or hundreds or even thousands of people over a number of years. You can't do that with a phone call. A lot of people think, oh, it's too late. There's billions of hours of content on YouTube or on the internet. But the reality is most agents aren't creating video other than listing videos. And the ones that are creating videos, most of them are doing it wrong or inconsistently. If you post consistent video, you're gonna stand out. In your market, there are probably 0, 1, maybe 2 people posting regular video content on YouTube that adds value, stuff other than listing videos. If you're the guy that sticks with it, you're gonna kill it. Nobody's gonna be able to keep up with you because nobody else besides you is gonna be consistent. What usually happens is people get excited about video, they will make a couple of videos, then they'll eventually get a little bit of business out of it, and they'll work their listings and their buyers, and then they'll get busy and distracted and just kind of forget about it. If you're the guy that sticks with it, dude. So what should you do? Should you make video or cold calls? Well, here are my tips. Number 1, in terms of prospecting and calling, I suggest you don't make cold calls, but you only make warm calls. What do I mean by that? I mean only call people that you've had some kind of an interaction with in the past. You can call your friends, your family, your Facebook friends, people you've met on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on any number of other social media platforms. Hit up those people first, and you don't have to call with a sales proposition. Just reach out to people, stay in touch with them, and offer them value. There's a ton of scripts that you can use when you're reaching out to people that you know. I'm not going to get into those right now, but there is unlimited opportunity reaching out to people that you have some kind of a relationship with. Warm leads convert at a much, much higher rate than cold leads. All right, let's say you don't want to pick up the phone for prospecting purposes. Like, yes, of course, you have to follow up with leads in the future, but for that initial contact, you don't want to do calls. What's another option? Well, you got a phone with a camera. If you've got phone numbers for people, their cell phone numbers, you can make video text messages. Send video text messages. Nobody else does that. You're gonna stand out. And it's actually slightly less terrifying than picking up the phone. And I still do video text messages. I find it very effective. And you're thinking, oh, I don't have their phone numbers. What else can you do? Send them a direct message on Instagram, a direct video message on Instagram, or on Facebook Messenger. There are a lot of ways you can reach out to people with video, and I suggest that anytime you're gonna send a text message or an email, if it's something short and sweet, send a video message instead. You are going to stand out. Number 3, if you are going to make cold calls, do a tiny bit of research before you pick up that phone and call that totally cold lead. We have something called the interwebs, and we got Facebook. There is not much that's secret anymore. If you know a little bit about the person you're calling, you can have better luck on that phone call. Number 4, make one video per week and share it on both Facebook and YouTube. On Facebook for more immediate interactions, and on YouTube for more long-term business where people can search and find it, because YouTube's a search engine and Facebook really is not. Tip number 5, engage with people on social media, adding constant value. If you've posted a video and people are commenting on the video, answer their questions, reply to every comment, engage in Facebook groups, go on there and add value, answer questions. Don't just be the guy that's spamming Facebook groups. You want to engage in Facebook groups and in other social media platforms where you are known as somebody that is actually helpful and adding value and not just engaged in self-promotion. So what's the short answer? Phone versus video? Yes, both of them. One can complement the other. If you're creating regular video content, when you start picking up that phone, people are going to know who you are and you'd be much more likely to get business out of it. For more awesome tips on video marketing for real estate agents, click on that link right up there. Remember to subscribe by hitting that link right up there so you don't miss out on future content. I'll keep you current. I cannot wait to see your awesome videos that generate you tons of business this year.